I'm producing high quality wine with top quality producers, and we're intentionally putting wine in bag-in-box because it's the packaging type with the lowest carbon footprint. I believe that it's our job now to retrain consumers that actually the packaging type is not any indicia of the quality wine that's inside. If it's going into the bottle, there are certain winemaking considerations that, I guess the best way to say it, when it's going in the bottle, okay, and it's bottled with a closure, which is either screw cap or cork, it's an inert or close to inert environment. No oxygen or very little oxygen or a slow ingress of oxygen is happening, right? So you don't really need to worry about that wine after it's packaged. It's kind of like done. With bag-in-box, because it's a bag, which has a higher oxygen transfer rate than the bottle that's closed like that, there are other technical considerations that need to be factored in at packaging. And I think it's important for people to understand, actually, more attention to detail and care and quality control goes into bag-in-box than into wine going into bottle, certainly for every day, because it's a less forgiving package.
So now we're inside of Pascal's truck. This is all the equipment in here, and everything is automated, and it's the automation that is the ingredient for maximum quality control.
Why I work with Pascal here in Burgundy to produce my bag-in-box is because he has the utmost expertise with only producing bag-in-box, and the tools that he has, the equipment that he has to do his work as a filler is unsurpassed in terms of the level of quality. Every single thing that he does is honestly as automated as possible. And why is this? Because the more automated, the less manual in the process of filling the bag-in-box, the less risk of introducing oxygen and other contaminants into the wine, and you are going to ensure that the pure, beautiful juice that was produced that vintage is going to maintain its integrity once it gets into the bag. So I think it's really important for people to understand that there's a technical know-how and that there's technical considerations to ensure that you're preserving the integrity of the wine for that vintage. And Pascal has both the technology and the know-how. Probably the most important factor in ensuring that the integrity of the wine is preserved throughout the filling process is the automation of the equipment. It's actually, people take for granted, like, oh, I could just hand fill the bags. Honestly, the more manual the process, the higher the risk of introducing oxygen and just like human error in general.
No hands touch the wine, so everything goes through all of the equipment and the oxygen is kept at bay, ensuring minimum risk.
I got into this industry because I love wine. That's like baseline, and I love quality wine. And at this point, knowing what I know about the impact of the packaging, my role in driving the reduction of the environmental impact of the packaging is my passion, and it's what fuels me. At Communal, and me personally, I have gone to great lengths to educate myself about best practices in this space, and I attend fillings. I am step-by-step advising. I'm literally involved in every single step of the process to ensure the highest level of quality. On the one hand, it might look like micromanaging, but when you're trying to produce high quality wine in a packaging that's stigmatized for being cheap and crappy, and you're told all the time by the market, like, I don't want to pay that, I don't want to pay that. It's my job to ensure that I can get behind the quality of the wine that's inside every single package that I produce.